It is an unbelievable honour to welcome back to the FM dial, back home to where he belongs on Triple M. He had a short stint on the AM station. Let's be honest, no one really heard him over there. But he's back, 300-game superstar, celebrating 30 years as the biggest name in media. Wow. Welcome Sam Newman back to Triple M footy. Good evening to you, Foss.
Pause later.
Good night. It sounds like you're proceeding over the Geneva War trials, Luke. It's only just
round
the
one,
first,
Sam.
I'm going to say round one of the football. I mean,
start of the season.
I know.
Get
Well,
yourself
we're excited.
up.
Well, I am excited.
What's it
I'm
like
here,
coming
aren't I?
back in here to the MCG and in anticipation of a blockbusting game? Are you up or not?
Yeah, I've been as nervous as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs, Garry, just going through the form and the players and just analysing it and dissecting it. And I can't wait, to be honest. Let's hope the lights are working or it'll be a fizzer.
How many years ago we sat here this very night, this very game, Richmond v Carlton, celebrating Ben Cousins' return to footy? Was it 3 years ago, Spud?
3 or 4.
And, hoping that it was going to change and massive crowd. He did his hamstring, remember? It was a
2009,
battle. And here we are. So 3 or 4 years down the track, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed for Ben, has it? And I don't know. I didn't hear this morning on the trip on the hot breakfast, Samuel. But if you want to recap it for us,
Sam, is he selfish or should we feel sorry for him?
Can I just clear this up? I know you'll think I should know this, but did he have 4 ounces or 4 grams? I don't know what the difference is in quantity.
Grams.
Did he have them up his ort?
He did, yep.
Good God. What? Is he just... It's extraordinary. Which is the greater? Does anyone know? Do we know? Just not that because you would know because you've experienced it, but because we would know just by the weights and measures of society.
The way the police have catched it, Sam, the fact it's got to 4 grams as a starting point is a very serious charge in itself. It's of a quantity that allows them to lay that charge that there's an intent to sell or supply.
Well, Damo, you've been obviously behind the scenes. What's that for a charge? What are they talking?
Well,
if he's found guilty,
the maximum charge on that 4 grams, Danny, is actually 25 years. And no one, though, was expecting that to be the case. But it just goes to show that as an extreme, if the judge or a magistrate even wanted to go down a certain path, that is the extreme example he could provide on this occasion. But they won't be doing that.
Sam, you're not convinced that he's an addict. You think that if he's able to apply himself... Is that correct? That was the tone of what you were saying this morning?
That is my contention. And I could be completely wrong, but I have said this from day one. Ben Cousins got to where he was because he had tremendous discipline and became the best footballer in the competition in a very competitive football state. And if he applied half that discipline, or he wanted to, in his civilian life, after he finished football, or even in his professional life as a paid footballer, he would, like many people in the community, be a recreational drug user, but wouldn't be hooked on it. And I believe Ben is a party boy, a pop star, probably got bored with half his life because just wanted something bigger and better, like most of the people who get in trouble over in the glamour city of Hollywood and most of the people that go around over there. Just get bored with life and take it to an extreme. And my point would be that addicts and users don't usually have quantities where they're dealing. Dealers are usually pretty clinical people who, and I'm not, this is alleged that I'm not suggesting he's a dealer, but if that's the quantity that qualifies to be a dealer, dealers usually are pretty careful about what they do. They just want to make the money out of it. But if you're dealing and using...
Of his desperation, though. This has got a hold of him to the point where he's allegedly... It got to the point where he needs the money or needs the
needs the money.
I don't know. To continue with his addiction.
Well,
That's
I would reckon Ben is partially educated, and I would reckon if he stopped thinking about himself and started, this is my point, Garry. If this man is not someone who is a hobo and has been knocking around on the streets,
he's not far away now. He's not far away now.
If he stopped to consider. With his great prowess and mental capacity, if he stopped to consider the damage he's doing to his family, both new family and his parents.
Addicts don't do that, though.
Sam, this is people who are far more
Hang on, do they? Addicts don't do that.
Well, do they? I don't know.
Of course they don't. That's why you hear
not
stories
an addict
of
yet.
13-year-old kids getting thrown out on the street because families have to give up on them.
Sam, people who are far more educated on this topic than us to
Yes,
discuss it will
that's
be saying
true.
that what you're saying there is not embracing the topic. And
I
hear
will
you,
accept
and
that.
I hear what you're saying. But
I will accept that.
as Garry said, that when you are addicted, you are addicted. You don't have a control over what you do.
I will accept that, and I'll accept people ringing in, and I'll be very charitable to them. I'm sure they'll say, I have no idea what I'm talking about, and maybe that's right, but I have a gut feeling that that young man has led us, Richmond, the West Coast Eagles and the AFL on a merry dance.